So we're at the ANRC Nuclear Showcase, and we've been highlighting predominantly to industry the varied range of work that we do at Strathclyde that relates to the nuclear sector. These events really help to facilitate finding the right people.
I think in the next few years there's a number of challenges and opportunities in the nuclear sector. If I think about my own particular area of interest, I do an awful lot of work with condition monitoring and inspection in the nuclear industry, and I think that as time goes on there will be a desire to better understand the civil infrastructure around nuclear assets, as well as storage vessels for storing waste and special nuclear materials. And I think that there will be an interest to get more data and to get more information from that data to better understand the assets that we have in the sector.
We find the research projects are extremely good. They have benefits, but also they are relevant to us. They're closer to implementation than pure fundamental research, which is what we need as a business.
For us, it's a very good opportunity to see what is going on in the nuclear industry and also in the academic field of the nuclear science.
It's an opportunity for us to really showcase what we've been doing, the research we've been doing with Strathclyde University, and it's a great opportunity to also see what some of the other partners are doing.
Historically, Strathclyde has been a place of useful learning, and we're very focused on solving industry problems and actually doing research as a kind of medium-term benefit to society. So that allows us to have very close links with research, and pretty much every research project I'm involved in has an industrial collaborator.
It's a significant research capability and predominantly focused on through-life asset management. So that's from cradle to grave, improving the operational performance of nuclear power plants from design, operation and through to decommissioning.
I think it's really valuable as well having the supply chain involved, so that ensures that the research that we're developing isn't research for research's sake, but we've got a route through to then being able to get that out into industry and basically have that end-to-end supply chain for rolling out the decision support tools and algorithms that I'm involved in developing.
You know, by 2050 we need to be meeting net zero carbon. We need to transform our whole energy sector, and nuclear has a large part to play in that. We design something from cradle to grave so that we are designing with recycling, reuse and decommissioning in mind from the outset. A huge challenge is cleaning up our legacy sites. So we need to remove that historic legacy for the industry to move forwards, I think. Strathclyde does something quite unusual in nuclear. Rather than focusing on nuclear materials and nuclear fuel, which is what most of the UK sector works on, at Strathclyde we do a lot of work around extending the life of existing assets, having sort of smart digital infrastructure and thinking as well about the civil infrastructure.
There's very little headroom for staff to do innovation and product development. So by outsourcing it and using an organisation like the ANRC and the universities to do that external research work for you, but working in partnership with the industrial partner, allows you to still continue with product development, but also maximise your quality of earnings by the best utilisation of your staff.